Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to talk about Summer House Martha's Vineyard. This was the season finale. Hopefully, they get a season two. Um, I love the show. I think everyone should return. Um, I think Mariah should definitely be able to return. Um, I like the fact that it was 8 episodes. Because I was thinking about this too. Could we have done 10? I think usually like when it's a first season of a show on Bravo at least, I think they usually only get 8 episodes. Not everybody, of course. 'Cause I think like the Housewives, they probably, even if it's a first season, they'll probably give you more than 8. But I don't think 8 is too I don't think it's out of the norm. It could be, I don't know. But nonetheless, I like the fact that even with it being 8 episodes, every episode was entertaining. I don't think there was one filler episode. So I think that if that's what they need to do in order to make the show entertaining, is to only give us 8 episodes. I'm okay with that. Now, okay, I will say season two, maybe they can give us 10 because I do believe that they had enough to give us at least 10 episodes. Girl, when you think about the people that were in the house, girl, Bria alone could have had an episode by herself. Hello? Girl, Bria is a mess. Girl, let me tell you something. I don't know how Bria got a man, and I don't know how Silas got a wife. Girl, I really don't. Girl, if Silas can get a wife and Bria can get a man, then anybody can get a wife, and anybody can get a man. Okay? Um, But I love the show. I love the show. Again, I hope everyone comes back, including Mariah. Um, yeah. Shout out to Summer House Martha's Vineyard. Okay. Girl. Girl, we just gonna talk. Girl, we just gonna talk. We just gonna talk. We just gonna talk. Okay. Silas and Jasmine. For the life inside of me, I cannot understand. And maybe it's not meant for me to understand. And I'm okay with that. I don't have a choice but to be okay with it. Why in 2023, some of you women are still signing up to be a mattress, a maid, a mule, and a mama. Jasmine has signed up to be Silas's mattress, maid, mule, and mama. I don't know if when Jasmine met Silas, he was walking past her 2010 Nissan Altima and saw her sleeping in the back of her car and yanked her out. And Miss Thing said, I'm not living out of my car no more." And so she signed on a dotted line. Girl, she pretty much pulled the Ariel. Because as far as I'm concerned, Silas is Ursula and Jasmine is Ariel. Girl, she just signed her life away to be with a man. No. I don't know if Jasmine is afraid of her address being her license plate number again. And that's why she signed up to be with Silas. I don't understand. But I do understand this, that after they watch this season, if Jasmine is not embarrassed, if Jasmine does not want to put her head in the sand, if Jasmine does not feel any type of just being ashamed of being attached to a man like Silas, then girl, she needs to be right in therapy with Silas. I don't understand it. I really, really don't. There's no way. And then here goes Silas walking around here, old milk dud, whopper, shaped head mother. Girl, I ain't never seen no grown man who wants to take on the role as the head of household, the leader, the provider, but you need assistance in putting on your clothes. What do you need assistance with, sir? Because you can't be smart and stupid at the same time. Either you smart or either you stupid. You can't be both. So I'm trying to understand, what do you need assistance with when it came to you getting ready for the night? What did you need assistance with? You don't know how to steam your own clothes? You don't know how to put your pants on one leg at a time? But this is partly Jasmine's fault, because this is what Jasmine signed up to do. She knew what Silas wanted. She agreed to it. And by the end of the season, Jasmine was on her way to having a mental breakdown. She was over Silas and his bull. She was over it. I can almost guarantee you, if they would have stayed in their house for at least one more week, honey, Jasmine would have been asking for a divorce. They left that house at the right time because Jasmine was over it. But again, girl, this is what you signed up for. And I hate to say what I'm about to say. I can only be frustrated and upset at Silas so much because he told you, this is what I want, and you said, okay. You said, okay. And you walking around here, girl, I'm a wife, but girl, look who you're the wife to. Girl, that ain't nothing to brag about. Girl, you act like you sleeping beside Barack Obama. Or Russell Wilson. Girl, you sleeping beside Silas. Girl. A man who pretty much threatened you to throw you back in your goddamn car if you didn't get it together. Didn't he tell you, girl, your life will change tomorrow? Girl, let me tell y'all something. One thing about it, two things for sure. I don't want to be in a relationship I have no desire to. If that day ever comes, whether it's, girl, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, girl, 72 hours from now, I doubt it. But if the day ever comes where I decide I want to be in a relationship, one thing about it, two things for sure, it ain't no way in hell a man is ever going to be able to threaten me with, girl, pretty much your life gonna change tomorrow. I don't know if he meant that, girl, you'll be homeless tomorrow, you'll be back in the back seat of your car or the front seat. I don't know. One thing about it, y'all better always have your own money and a backup plan. And I think Jasmine doesn't have a backup plan, and I don't know if she got her own money. Girl, he gonna always have his own money. Because if push come to shove, oh, you think you throwing me out on the street? Because all I'm gonna do is go get me a 4-star hotel, okay? I'm gonna go get me a room at the AC hotel. I'm gonna go get me a room, girl, at the Conrad, girl, somewhere for about 24 to 48 hours, and I'm gonna have me an apartment within 72 hours. And it's gonna be a nice apartment. You're not gonna threaten me. I don't know what Jasmine gonna do. I think they still together. It is what it is. If she like it, I love it. If she want to be with Silas, if she want to be with a man like Silas, then girl, go for what you know. Good luck. Because quiet as it's kept, if we're just gonna be honest about it, the way he walked into that restaurant, girl. The way he walked into that restroom and was clapping his hands, it was giving very much, girl, abusive tea. I don't understand. How is it that y'all are grown ass women like Jasmine, you go through life without your husband, then you meet a man, you get married, and then you start acting like you ain't got no common sense. You just start acting stupid, dumb, and foolish. I don't understand it. I don't understand how Jasmine has went through her entire life. She meets a man, and then all of a sudden, she agrees to be a mattress, a maid, a mule, and a mama. Girl, you don't have no dreams and aspirations of your own besides catering, girl, and being, girl, somebody's maid? To the point where, girl, you got this grown ass man who needs assistance in putting on his clothes. Girl, he telling the people, I haven't eaten since 8 a.m. Well, you the goddamn fool for sitting your black ass up the stairs, girl, starving to death. If you don't go downstairs and fix you a goddamn sandwich and some chips, throw a couple of Oreo cookies and get you a fruit punch and shut your ass up. But he'll starve to death, girl. You can't even go on vacation and vacay because you still have to stick to the routine. I'm on vacation. Well, I'm out of town. I'm out of town and I'm sticking to the routine. She's out of town and I know that this is a vacation, but she shouldn't be able to vacay because that's not what we do. That's not what works for our relationship. No, that's not what works for you. Because Jasmine want to lay at the pool and have a cocktail and kiki and laugh with her girlfriends. I know y'all don't like to tell people that they should get a divorce, and y'all don't like to tell people they should end their marriages. I'm not that person. I think that marriage between Silas and Jasmine is completely ridiculous. I think that Jasmine is not the person for Silas, and Silas is not the person for Jasmine. I'm sure with all the dumbass heifers walking around here, there's a woman out there who is willing to sign up to be a maid, a mattress, a mule, and a mama. I just don't think it's Jasmine. I think she's trying to be that, but that's not who Jasmine is. I think there is a woman out there who will be willing to do exactly what Silas wants. And that's for someone to basically, girl, I'm Prince Hakeem. And I need you to, girl, wash my back, wash my nuts. I need you to put my pants on. I need you to put my shoes on and tie them. I need you to go downstairs and make me breakfast and lunch and dinner and snacks in between. I need you to brush my teeth. I need you to make sure I shave that my head is shaven the correct way. That's what Silas wants. And that's what Jasmine is trying to do, but she can't do it because that's not her. Jasmine needs to be married to a man who allows her to be herself and accepts her for who she is. And she doesn't have to change up who she is to be with him. She can still have fun with her girlfriends, and that has nothing to do with her being a wife, and her being a wife has nothing to do with her relationship with her girlfriends. But Jasmine now believes, I'm a wife, so I have to act this way. When, girl, you running around here stressed out, nerves bad. Girl, how are you already exhausted? And girl, y'all only been married for 3 months. Because didn't they say they had only been married for 3 months? Girl, you're already exhausted 3 months into your marriage? What the hell they do that at? Girl, you got to keep it married for, girl, 7, 8 years. Girl, you're exhausted 3 months into your marriage. Already? I'm done talking about them for a little bit. Tasia arrives. Tasia's a very pretty girl. That's Nick's girlfriend. Let me just say something. Because this is the thing. I think that when people look at some of these men on the show, they think that, I'm not saying these men are horrible. I think the only one that's probably Girl, a mess is Silas. I don't think anyone else on the show is a complete disaster. But girl, I think the only two that really come across as decent so far, girl, because I don't know, girl, is Preston and Jason. Those are the only two. Alex, question mark. Nick, question mark. Amir, question mark. Silas, girl, it ain't no question. We just know he a goddamn mess. Nick has nice teeth, nice skin, speaks well, dresses well. So I think people give him a pass on him possibly being a fuck nigga. Nick has flirted with these women. They've shown the DMs. Okay? He kept his girlfriend a secret for like 5 days. And then out the blue, I have a girlfriend. That is a question mark, baby. That is a red flag. And then when it's brought to your attention that, girl, you were talking about, girl, Shanice's going to be your wife, all of a sudden, I don't remember saying that. You said it. You said it. You said it. You said it. And you said it because based off of how you've already moved thus far, I know you said it. So, Nick, just because he looked the way he looked and act the way he acts, no, sir. No, sir. Got my good eyes on you, too. Okay? They have guests. The one who I went up for was Miss Thing, who had the pixie cut and a big Gucci glasses on, and that fuchsia girl mink coat shawl, whatever it was. I said, "Ooh." I said, "I know that's right. That's the type of carrying on I be wanting to see. I be wanting to see the girls push through. Girl, just extra. Girl, shades this big. Girl, where is you going? Minding my business. I know that's right. Gucci on the side. Girl, fuchsia. Girl, mink on. What's up? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Girl, I feel like her name was Keisha too. No, her name was Marlene. That's what it was. Her name was Marlene. Shout out to Marlene. Okay. I love Jordan. I don't care what none of y'all say. I see some of the girls and boys online. They feel like Jordan get on their nerves. Jordan, I love Jordan. But Jordan, sister girl, we got to have a powwow too. Okay? Because Miss Thing, okay. Girl, just last week, like I told y'all, it's deeper than Amir and Alex. Okay? Did I say Alex or Nick earlier? I was talking about Nick if I said Alex. It's deeper than Amir and Alex. I think they just happened to just get the I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Girl, you cannot walk around here talking about you feel sexualized and objectified and all this stuff, right? But then you're sitting here having a conversation with Nick and you were asking him, did he have a double-breasted blazer? And he was like, yeah. And then you were like, yeah, I have double-breasted too. Girl, but just the other day, you was boohoo crying and shaking and, girl, having a mental breakdown about being, girl, sexualized and objectified. But now, girl, you talking about your titties in front of this man. Girl, the girls don't get it. And see, that's, girl, I tried to have your back last week, but see, I see why the girls is on your ass. Because, girl, you got to make up your mind. Okay? I like Jordan. That's my girl. But girl, right is right and wrong is wrong. Another one, Preston. Girl, I ain't never had to get on to Preston ass until now. Preston, I saw your black ass on the TV talking about cheers to motherfucking black excellence. Now I'm confused, okay? Because just the first episode, you had a whole monologue about black excellence. Now the very last episode, you're talking about, girl, cheers to black excellence. Girl, what I need from you is understand. Girl, we need some understanding. Are we cheering to black excellence or are we not? Okay. Maybe it was the editing, child. Maybe he said F black excellence. I don't know, girl. Simon. Simon is a white man. He hops in the pool. I mean, all the niggas act like they had some sense. Here go the white man hopping in the pool. We got our form. We got our tuxedos on. Girl, dressed to impress. Girl, looking like $1,000,000, and here go this white man hopping in the pool. Girl, it is what it is, girl. Bria, that's your man, girl. Bria and Tasia. Multiple things can exist at the same time. One, Bria was right with what she was telling Tasia. Okay? Two, Bria was messy as hell. She ain't had no business in that woman's face. Girl, Bria, you just met that woman 37 seconds ago. You done already managed to snatch her up, bring her into the other room, and start telling her about her man. Now, I get it. You're trying to look out for sister girl. But the truth of the matter is, you want to sit here and talk about who's closer to who and, you know, whatever the stuff she was saying at the end with Simon. Girl, I would assume that you're closer to Nick than you are with Tasia, right? And you really had no business, girl, putting your nose into something that didn't have anything to do with you, as just like Summer didn't have no business putting her nose into something that didn't have nothing to do with her. You see? But Bria started telling Tasia, basically, girl, your man didn't even claim you until about a week until he was in his house. I said, I know that's right, Bria. Like I said, multiple things can be true at the same time. Bria was messy, but the stuff she was saying was the truth. She said, girl, he didn't tell us about you until about a week after we were in the house. And basically, girl, he was in people's DMs. Tasia said she ain't where she got her good man, Savannah. Did y'all hear what she said? This has been rehab for me. She said something about rehab, and Tasia was like, rehab? Then why are you drinking? And she reached over, she was about to grab Tasia. She was about to grab Bria's drink, but then she stopped. She probably like, girl, I don't know this girl to be grabbing her drink. But I think her first initial reaction was, girl, you saying rehab, girl, why are you drinking? Bria is a mess. I think she's good TV. I think she's great TV, actually. Bria is a mess. Bria tells Simon, why'd you leave Milo with me? Well, one, Milo is supposed to be your emotional support, right? That's what you told us at the beginning of the season. So why the fuck would Simon need to have your emotional support dog? I would think that if he provides emotional support, then you have him. You keep him. You need him, based off what you said. And if not, go put that bitch in a cage. Okay? It's a party. I'm not watching no dog. Bria says that's not an option. She starts to go off and act a fool. Are you bugging right now? She starts screaming, Simon needs to go. I don't want him in this house. That's how you know she's unreasonable and she's a little detached from reality. Girl, y'all leaving. Girl, y'all leaving in 12 hours. Girl, the show was over. Girl, what did you talk about you wanting to leave the house? Girl, we all about to leave the house. Girl, shit like that, why I wouldn't even pay Bria no mind. Who was that, Bria? Oh, girl, I don't know. I honestly don't care. That's why Jasmine was like, girl, I don't care. I'm not checking on her. I don't care. Because at this point, friend or no friend, girl, she doing too much. Girl, she too much. She extra. I'm done. We leaving tomorrow. I'll call her next week. Right now, I'm not dealing with it. They start having a good time. I think most of the guests left. And um, they're just dancing, having a good time. And Bria tells Simon, we need to talk because you're being wild. Now, mind you, I just saw Bria pussy popping on a countertop, girl, with a sequin gown on. Okay? But she got the nerve to tell Simon that he being too wild. Girl, you were just pee popping damn near on a handstand pretty much. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Bria? So, does Simon, at one point, Simon was dancing on the counter, and most of the people in the room were not paying Simon any attention. So I don't think they were eating really. I think I saw Preston go and move a bottle because he was, so he went knock the bottle over. But other than that, I don't think they were paying Simon any attention. He wasn't, to me, he wasn't doing no more than what Bria was doing. Bria calls her mother. I know that people can have toxic relationships with their parents. We know that for a fact. Bria's mother was laughing at her on the phone. And this is what I feel. I feel like based off of Bria, the person that we've seen on our TV screen for 8 screens for 8 episodes, and based off of Bria's mother telling her like about Shanice. Shanice is, she don't think she was being provocative. That's who Shanice is, right? Which I still don't think Shanice was wrong in that situation. And now she's laughing on the phone because I feel like she knows that her daughter is a handful, right? Girl, you're a lot. And you're probably doing a lot. So you need to calm down. When they were downstairs, Summer had walked up. When Bria and Silas, no, Bria and Simon had gotten into an argument downstairs. Summer, intervened and tried to like calm the situation down. I wasn't mad at it, okay, girl, because it's the last night. You know what I'm saying, girl? It's the last night, girl. Let's just have fun and have a good time. We done shot a show. It's over, girl. Why are we arguing? I get it, right? But then I'm with Bria on this one. Summer didn't have no business coming into her room. If Bria is telling you, girl, don't come in my room, get out of my room, get the fuck out of her room. She didn't have no business going in that girl's room. And she didn't have no business putting her hands on Bria. Oh, girl. Summer pushed Bria. I felt bad for Bria for 2 seconds. When she said, I'm tired of people putting their hands on me. This is the second person who's put their hands on me in the house. Even though the first person, Mariah, I didn't consider that really putting hands on nobody. But I also understand that in the heat of the moment, you should probably just still keep your hands to yourself. But I didn't think Mariah had did enough to get voted off the island either. Girl, basically, Summer pushes Bria. They almost get into a fight. Girl, when I tell you Jordan might be strong. Bitch, when I tell you, girl, the producers had to step in. Girl, I watched that scene about 5 times. At one point, Jordan was handling Bria by herself. I said, God, Jordan might be strong. I said, come on, the strength of 10 men. Girl, she dragged Bria pretty much back into the room by herself. I know Bria it's not that big, but still. And then, girl, Silas and Jasmine get into it. Girl, at one point during the episode, earlier in the episode, I think he was like, I just want acknowledgement. This is Silas. Silas is the type of person that Jasmine has some makeup on the counter. He goes into the restroom and he knocks the makeup on the floor and it makes a mess. He's the type of person that then wants to go to Jasmine and have a full-blown conversation about why the makeup was on the counter, how it ended up on the floor. So, Jazz, I don't think you understand the situation at hand. I go into the bathroom. Your makeup is on the counter. I knocked your makeup off the counter onto the floor and it made a big mess. And now I have to clean up the mess because you left your makeup on the counter. And if you didn't leave your makeup on the counter, then I would have to clean up the mess. So I'm not understanding why the makeup was on the counter. And then Jasmine is like, you're right, I shouldn't have had the makeup on the counter, my bad. No, you're not understanding. Like, I just need some acknowledgement of you understanding why the makeup shouldn't be on the counter. It should be in the drawer. I just need some acknowledgement. That's Silas. A mess. A mess. He tells her, you want to bring, I ain't gonna lie, at one point Jasmine was over it. I'd rather not, he starts talking about something and she tells him, I'd rather not hear a damn thing from you right now. And he was like, basically, he'll bring it up when I guess she's in a better space. And she was like, you want to bring it up right now? I have time now. You want to bring it up right now? I have time now. That's how I know she was over it. Then he tells her that coverage that comes with marriage, I guess you won't have it no more. I promise you your life will change tomorrow. That's her man. That's her man. At least she got a husband. At least she got a husband. At least she got a man. Girl, I hate to sound like an asshole. I just hate to sound like an asshole. I really do. But girl, some of y'all be in some fucked up jobbed ass relationships for the sake of just saying y'all married and just for the sake of saying you got a man or a woman. Girl, that shit is trash. I don't know how anybody can watch Summer House and look at Silas and Jasmine's marriage and come out at the end of the season and think that they should still be together. Or maybe they just need some counseling. No, they should not be together. At all. Silas wants what he wants. Cool. He needs to go find that woman who is foolish enough to really want to do that. Jasmine don't want to do that. She signed up for it, but she don't want to do it. That's why she's exhausted after only 3 months. Because that's not where her heart is. It's a fool out there who's willing to do everything that Silas wants or needs in a wife. That's just not Jasmine. Girl, they need to go ahead and just cut the cord now and go on about their business. Anyways. She got a man, though. That's all that matters, right? I'm gone. Girl, hopefully they come back for a season 2. Again, I think everybody should return except for Simon. I'm sorry. I don't want no white people in the house. Simon is cool. I ain't got nothing against white people. Girl, I love. Love is love. Girl, if I find me a white man, girl, tomorrow, and I like him, girl, I'll be with a white man, too. But what I'm saying is, for this show, we all know that this was supposed to be a black show. Anyways, I'm gone. I'm sure they're going to have a few white people in next season. I'm sure. Because if Bria and Simon still together, he going to be back. And then I think Amir got a white girlfriend or somebody. Girl, I don't know, child. She probably going to be on the show, too. Anyways, I'm gone. Bye, y'all.